things first. Not the purple plate of pleasure. Not the roof. We're going to discover what has happened to Mr. Gary Blair. Now then. Oh, look, what's this? What's this? What's this sign here? Warning, zombies inside. Enter at your own risk. What on earth? Oh, look, it's Mr. Gary Blair. He's now been chained up and is holding a bone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chained up there. He's got a spider for company and he's holding a bone. Thank you. There we go. Right, coming back out. Okay. Now, we've had quite a lot of bits and bobs arrive, which is thrilling. Let me just see if I want to go to one. It's getting quite crowded over here, isn't it? There we go. Now, there was a I think I am going to have to come out, actually. There we go. There was a multitude of complaints, primarily from... Oh, yes. The VAR and Mr. Graham Triggs and Betty Smith and the Cincy, the Uncle Strawberry, the Lego Whisperer, but there's the matter. It's quite hard to remember his official title. Oh, by the way, look, I put these little yellow tiles in for no other reason than I was experimenting, and then I liked it so much I just left it as it was. Right, now, let's just fix this little problem, shall we? But basically, I have not put in... Oh no, I think I'm going to have to... Oh, that's annoying. Let's just take that off. Let's take that off, because I can't let this go. Can't let it go. Oh, I think I've put them away. Hang on. Oh no, where have they gone? Oh no, I had 4 spare. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Where have I put them? Wait, I will find them. I will find you, I will find you. I know I've put you away somewhere, but I can't find you, no I can't find you. Where the hecking who did I put you? Oh no. What pot did I put them in? Gang, what pot did I put them in? There'll be a picture somewhere. Where did I put them? Gang, help me. Gang. Oh, I might have to suspend while I find them. Please excuse me. Fixed it. I fixed it. I actually discovered, I thought I'd put these away, but it turned out I hadn't, and I had black ones out and I'd used up all my white ones. So anyway, we now have 2 black ones there, but that's now been fixed. Thank you. Now then, let's get down to some, by the way, I had some deliveries yesterday. And can we just discuss the fabulousness of this tile? Totally going to use it on the roof. 100%. I have plans today for the roof. Now then. Gary Blair. Gary Blair, the Le Zombie. Oh, look, there he is. There is not. There is not. He said, "Owls about." This is the naming of the purple plate of joy. Owls about the pulsing purple platter of Ferk. The pulsing purple platter of Ferk. I wanted suggestions. Gary Blair, not filth. Then he adds, forget a dance floor. The way things are going, you'll probably be wanting a big mattress on the floor. Wipe down. Oh. Just not even responding to that. I'm very glad that door is shut. I'm very glad it's shut. To the business. Oh, by the way, you'll be very pleased to know look, I'll show you the bags that have arrived. Look, so I can do the walls now. What's some of these? I quite like this cream. I think that's cream rather than beige. Anyway, in this bag, you'll be pleased to know that one of those has come. I'll get to that later because Professor Lego, as he always does, because he is a fabulous, offered an alternative. But there we are. That is the correct piece, and that is now in place. Super. Graham Triggs, the official referee on Oxford Lego, says, it's strange how the musics work. For the last couple of days, I haven't really felt moved by anything. Then just now, I started singing in the kitchen. Hang on. I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I've got a 12 anymore, but let me just check, please. Let me just check, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I have got a 12, but I'm afraid it's in boring old grey, which I fear we're going to have to live with. But while I get on with this, it is time. It is time. Oh, it is time for Mr. Graham Triggs Sings. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Oh, whoa. Oh, Mr. Graham Triggs. He never ceases to thrill. He never ceases to thrill. Oh, excuse me, GrandER Emporium. Thank you. I need that pot. Now, how many do I need of these? 3. I'm totally going for white, so that we can liven up that boring old grey. And I'm going to have... pop that back. And I know I'm having this colour. I want 3 of these. Excuse me, Robin and the Penguin. Thank you. So with that and that, let's have 3 of this colour. This rather bright and jolly blue. Voila! Okay. Miss Graham Triggs then says, do you have any idea how many times I was yelling that there is a white piece missing on the roof edge, which is why the circular bit sits on a white piece on one side and nothing on the other? Sorry, Mr. Graham Triggs. Sorry, I fixed it. I fixed it. Come on, I fixed it, Mr. Graham Triggs. It's fixed. I fixed it. I've got to give you something to do. I fixed it. Bevis Wilson, the Sensei, Uncle Strawberry, Bevis the Mutterer, the Lego Whisperer, joined in at this point, and he said, every time I thought she was going to work it out, I was holding my breath every time. And there was a lot of times, so I nearly passed out by the end of the build. Well, you hear. Wild Renaissance wonders, I wonder if they do Louis Theroux minifix. He's the only thing missing from this scenario. Now, Attend. So I need 3 of those. Which way round? Doesn't matter. It's up to me. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And then what? 3 of those. They might be in here. Yes. Oh, I'm going to have to use the purple plate for this. What a terrible shame. What a terrible, terrible, terrible shame. I'm going to have to use the purple plate of pleasure for this. There's one. Oops. There's one. How many do I need? 3, that's it. Oh, thank you, purple plate of pleasure. I find with the purple plate of pleasure that it's more pleasurable when it's these little items. Don't you agree? Rather than the bigger ones. I just like the gentle furkling rather than the clunkier furkling. Oh, I could do that forever. I've got to stop. I've got to stop doing it. Not stop doing it. I will never stop doing it. I might do a furkling special. If you want a furkling special, I'll give you a furkling special. Did you ever think when we started out on this great journey together that I would be sitting here talking about doing furkling specials? No. No, of course you didn't. Uh-oh, gonna sneeze. Hoo-wee. 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 Right. Professor Lego. This is in reference to this. It says, I have an alternate suggestion for the lack of plate 2x2 angle. I always love also, don't you, how Professor Lego always knows the proper terms for each piece. You do have a number of angular plate 1.5 baud 1 times 2 2/2. So you could do something like this. Could this work for you? Look how helpful he is at all times. He's just amazing. I love you, Professor Lego. Thank you for that, but the piece came. So that's where we are. John Perry, that piece you were looking for used to be very common. That they seemed to come in every space set when I was a kid. Now I don't have any either. Ponder. Professor Lego, classic space. It really did earn its title. Oh, now before I get to Bevis's amazing bit, because as you know, Bevis has been absolutely excelling himself recently. Hang on. Oh, what a terrible shame we're going to have to use the purple plate of pleasure again. What a terrible shame. Now then. I do hope we've got 3 of these. If not, I'll have to use that red one. Or have we got 3 reds? Oh, we've got 3 reds. Okay. That's better than boring old grey, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Just lovely. Cute. If you're wondering, that's my red connector pot. Red and yellow. I include yellows in that. Hang on, Bevis, I will get to you, but I just want to get this little thing made here. So, this goes on there, comme ça. Then with that, we're making 3 of these, of course. And it goes in there. And then that goes on. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? This is rather good and rather colourful. I mean, why on earth would you do anything in boring old grey ever again? Why would you? Also, isn't it liberating to know you can just pick your own colours? Isn't it? Isn't it, though? If you've got the bits. Obviously, I mean, that goes without saying. But if you've got the bits, then you've got the bits. Do. Wait till you see what Bevis has done. Oh my word, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. There we go. That's rather marvel, isn't it? Let me put that in situ and then we will get to Uncle Strawberry. Oh, that's not going in situ yet. Right, so let's do Uncle Strawberry. Uncle Strawberry. Now, he says, starting off here with the finished micro Emporium, less the hot dog cart, but I can't work out anything at this scale that I'm happy with. John Parry did post a suggestion. I don't know if you saw it, but he did post a suggestion for you. Anyway, can we just look at Bevis's brilliant micro Emporium? So that is our version of the Emporium done by Bevis. Isn't it wonderful? It's absolutely brilliant, Bevis. Look, here's some close-ups. There's the back. It's just brilliant. Absolutely love it, Bevis. And he says, the set's a lot of fun. This is the one that's arriving, genuinely being modular builds, so you can rearrange them as you like. I'm quite tempted to look up instructions for some of the micro versions of creator sets to add now. Look. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. Love it, Bevis. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. Really brilliant. Kitford O'Bert. Kitford O'Bert. I tried, he says, to think of names for the pill sarter, but could think of nothing that wouldn't get me a slap in the face, a spell in the wall with Gary, and a knowing look from Jackie Swab. For an upstanding, clean as a whistle sort of gent like myself, I'm very glad to hear this. This gang is a minefield. Well, I mean, imagine being me, and then, oh, here he comes. What does Gary Blair say to this? He just says, Fernurk, you said upstanding. What? That's not Gary Blair's voice. That's not remotely Gary Blair's voice. I wonder if I should... No, I like it being that colour. Fernurk, No, he's not from the West Country. Why have I lost his accent? Oh, no, that's right. It says, you said upstanding, titter snee. Oh, yes. Absolute gutter. The man's a gutter. You're a gutter, Gary Blair. He's not. We love him. Now, I'd like you to... I'm sorry, I'm going to have to change the mood slightly here. It's a very, very serious matter that we now have to deal with. While we're dealing with this serious matter, there will be some use of the purple plate of pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very serious matter now. It's an incident report from Kitford O'Bert. If you could sort of imagine like Crime Watch music pumping under this, okay? Something I wonder if I've got a very, very, very serious... No, I haven't really got a serious sound effect. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean to do... No, I didn't. No. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Incident report. On Monday, 13th of April, the year of our Lord, 2020, the great Salisbury scattering occurred. The Lego edifice, containing some 1,193 plus pieces, is owned by one Kitford O'Bert, known locally for his friendly demeanour and handsome moustache. Keep thinking of pumping music. The great scattering occurred at approximately 1300 hours and spread across an area thought to be around 2 square metres, 2.187 square yards. Thank you for that. Clean-up efforts were undertaken after a brief spell of wailing, gnashing of teeth and manly tears. Oh, I can only imagine the scenes. Unfortunately, a resident feline made efforts to interfere with the clean-up worker, but was dealt with swiftly. Punitive scratches and tummy rubs were administered without mercy. Oh, crikey. I mean, I can only give you one of those. I mean, phooey. Phooey. Hang on a minute. Oh, I need a line here. Now I'm in trouble here because I'm really running out of... Oh, I know what we could have because we love it. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. This is my favourite towel. If anyone ever wants to send me some, you can. Now, that's there. We've just got to pray I've got these in the right, enough of these in the right colour, to be honest. Yeah. Hang on a minute, I seem to have lost lots of club business. What on earth? Oh, they'll be hell to pay. There'll be absolute hell to pay if I hang on, I've just gone back to... I may have scooted off sideways. Yes, I missed out loads of Bevis Musson. I mean, he'll never forgive me, as we well know. There are 3. Yes, there is a 3. Oh, this is lucky, isn't it? And then I want another 3. And a single. Okay. Putting this back in the pot. We haven't really settled on a name for this. There are some more coming from you, but we will get to that. Thank you. Shoshatu. So Bevis Muslin, Uncle Strawberry, the Sensei, Bevis the Mutterer, the Lego Whisperer, I think it's just pill sorter, because that's what it's been for a few days, and we're not very good at changing the Afroat gang name. Sorry, I'm going to disagree with you here. I think we are all pretty much all aboard for a name change. Now, if I have how many? Hang on, just thinking to myself here. I really do need to get some red tiles. I wonder if I've got it. Oh dear, what a terrible shame! I'm going to have to use this again. Oh yes, I think I have got enough. Great. Epsos, have you got Jeff Frieson's books about microbuilds? I have. The one I have got is Cities. I've got Cities. I haven't got the Castle one. Absolutely invaluable, he says, for getting ideas for how they work. Yeah, I haven't. I must confess, I haven't properly. Hang on, light circling. I haven't properly sat down with. Oh no. I'm not even bothering getting that right now. But it would be lovely, would it not, if there was hang on, is that the same colour? Oh, it only blinking is. Please let me have another one. Oh please, is that the same colour? No, curses. Please let me have another one the same colour. If not, I'll have to use a different one. Is that the same colour? No. Oh well, you know what this means? A quite extensive rifle through here. Right, hang on. Before we get to that, we'll just finish up with Bevis. Bevis wanted to make clear that he downloaded the instruction book for the microbuild set. I didn't reverse engineer it from the photo, I'm afraid, although I have done that with others from the past. One of the joys of the microbuilds is how quick they are. It took me a fair while to find all the parts, but I've done all 5 modular buildings over the last 24 hours, and they were maybe only an hour each at most. That's lovely. Then he wangs on about me missing off one of the arches on the roof. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. Then he says the complete bollocksing up of fitting that curved brick back in place due to the lack of arch is kind of impressive, really. No, I know. He then points out that that all secret doors should be on hinges. Yes, I know, but we've got this one on a slide. Ooh, it's quite difficult to no. That one's not it, is it? No. Well, let's put the red ones in. In any event. But this says, I just open the PDF on the laptop when I'm doing builds. I don't actually own the set off for big builds. I do print the brick list at the back though. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then he ends with, every time I think you're going to realise you've missed that arch, you're quite spectacularly failed to do so. It's like you're doing it on purpose. Me do something on purpose that would drive you to distraction. I don't know what you're suggesting. I really don't know what you're suggesting. Now, what do we do here? We've got a problem. I'm proposing we use these blue. I know it's slightly different, but I don't think it matters because we've got this divide here. So let's take out this one without getting it to ping off the table, please. Oh, I hate my life. Absolutely. Oh, and it's... Still, little Sue likes it when that happens. There we go. Look, that's good, isn't it? We're not finished. We're not finished with this, by the way. These can now go away. Oop. Go up there. Right, we're now going to make something to go on top of that. Look, we're almost at half an hour already, good grief. And there was me thinking today I would get started on the discotheque. I mean, I could probably make a start on it. Kiffido Bird, I tried to think of names for the pill sarter, but could think of nothing that wouldn't get me a slap in... Oh no, I've read that out. I've read that out already. See, this is the problem. That there's been some sort of incident here. Right, okay, Professor Lego. The first part of the Twitter Bricklink how-to is now, I hope, ready for consumption. Still much to do. And he's put lots of links here, which I encourage you all to go and look about how to use Bricklink. And it's all very, 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 very useful. So, Bricklink, selecting a seller. As previously mentioned, where a seller is based can be important and impact the final price. In the UK, you could be looking at 28% in duty and tax charges, which include PMP costs when calculating. A cheaper item in the US may end up costing a lot more than one more expensive in the UK or Europe. That's why making the seller location visible by default is useful. Here, you can filter by your country or a favourable region. If you're buying a large item from outside your country and are worried about PMP, it's worth asking before committing to the purchase. One way is if the seller offers requesting a quote. Oh, I see it. It's so good. Finally, here she is. Here she is, Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. It's Little Sue. Hello, it's me, Little Sue. Hello, you took your time getting here today, didn't you? Yes. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. I'd love to see the micro build after the GrandER Emporium.
We're totally doing it.
Like someone else said, I feel like I don't want this build to end though.
Oh, I know how you feel, Little Sue. It's been really good fun, this one, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been really super.
Yeah, we've all really loved it. And also there's so much to look forward to, isn't there? Because we've, because all the minifigures, we're still waiting for them to come.
I know, it's unbelievable. The anticipation. It's almost too much.
Yeah, I know, but steady on, little Sue, please. Steady on. Steady on. Steady on. Light Ferkling. Steady on. Bevis points out that the modular micro... Molly's furious. So is Pippin. He points out that the modular micro build set actually includes the Grand Emporium, so we can have a micro build of this set all over again. I mean, I can't wait. Professor Lego points out, with a chorus of tweets saying something along the lines of, colours are a bit dull. You're not wrong. Pink Lady. She has a suggestion for the Purple Plate of Pleasure, which is, how about the Ferkling Fandango for the wondrous purple pill sorter? Ferkling Fandango. We sort of ought to have an online poll. Perhaps Professor Lego could arrange that. So he's very good at this sort of thing. Just to see, you know, let the Afflewax vote. So we've got there's Gary Blair's suggestion. We've got Pink Lady's suggestion of the Ferkling Fandango. I think coming up in club business, somebody else suggests the purple Plate of Pleasure. But I do think this should go to a vote, an official vote. I think that needs to happen. So, thank you. Little Sue.
Is it me? Or does the doodah look like some kind of snake or dragon with something in its mouth when you've removed a piece with it?
Should we... What piece can I remove? A snake or dragon? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, little Sue. Yes, it does. It does. It does. Tanya now suggests her name for the Purple Plate of Pleasure is Fertile Funnel. The fertile funnel. The fertile funnel. It sounds like an invasive medical procedure. Pick and paw. Again, these are all up for grabs. Ruth Hay says, yep, to a micro build. Having said that, please don't rush to finish our GrandER Emporium. Yes, there were moments, but today's additions to the roof were particularly relaxing. Lovely. Oh, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my sweet time. Don't you worry. Now I've got a worry here. I'm not sure I've got a white one. Oh, yes, I have. Phewie. Fusies. Yep. Charlie Chops, she fights crime with her face hair. She fights crime with her face hair. Her suggestion is to call it the funicular. The funicular. So that can go into the voting pot. Ruth Hayes thinks that was brilliant. Then, of course, scrub down. It's Jackie Swan. She says the Purple Plate of Joy. Purple Plate of Joy. Purple Plate of Joy. Purple Plate of Joy. From Jackie Swan. That can be voted on. Professor Lego, his suggestion is the Purple Pleaser. The Purple Pleaser. Again, up for the vote. That gets a Wild Renaissance vote. She says, gets my vote. Now, before we get to Pink Lady, I will just finish off this little bit here. I'm just doing some light Ferkling. Light Ferkling. Light Ferkling. Oh, this is tricky furkling. This is very tricky furkling. I may have to. Oh no, we're all right. I thought we were going to have to engage the purple plate of pleasure, the purple pleaser, the purple plate of joy, the furnucler. You're going to have to choose, gang. This is nice. Oh no, wrong bit. Ah! Ah! Crumbs, there's one right down there. Well, I might have to get the tweezers out. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was excellent. I wish you'd seen that. Sorry you didn't. Right, let's put this on here. Oops, how's it go on? Oh, it's like that. Seems a bit low. That's weird. Oh, that's because I've put it lower. Oh, that's all right, that's fine. Quite like it like that, to be honest. There we go. Now that goes here. I mean, if you please, that's marvellous. And then that. Oh, look. Isn't that great? Really, really like that. Right. So this is a good time now to do Pink Lady. Thoughts from an architectural historian. We seem to have a very fine modillion cornice developing, which will create a very impressive eaves line. The choice of black and white increases the contrast and the impression of depth and undercutting. Super. Oh, thank you, Pink Lady. Then Jackie Swan also agrees, be lovely to go on to the micro build once this is finished, although it will be a shame when this is done. It's been so much fun. Yep, it has, and that concludes Club Business. Now, where are we at? Oh, we've got time. So I think first things first is we're going to make a little disco deck. So thank you. Ooh, I wonder if we've got these. Oh, these are good. Just use these, get it out. Love them. Love them. Thank you. And let's have now I wonder if let's get these out. So I think I've got something quite specific I want to use here. But yeah, that might be good. Oop. Put that there. Let's have a look at some other. Got so many eyes that I've got no interest in. that's quite a good one too. There we go. All right. What did we do before the purple plate of pleasure, purple pleasure of Nicola, etc., etc.? What did we do? Now then, let's use do we go one or two? I think we go two. We're going to want that there because the dance floor will be here, of course. Actually, should we move this over? Why am I doing that and not using this? For heaven's sake. Thank you. 100 times more pleasurable. Let's stick it over here. Actually, let's even go one in. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Voila. Voila. Now look at the size of that dance floor we can have. Now, let me just work out. I think I want some funky blue, some funky tiles here. So we'll just leave that and that and that there so I can use that for guidance. Shall I go in? Because I think you'll enjoy this. Hang on. Okay. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we've got a bit longer. Let's get a tile top. Because we want our DJ there. Who's going to be the DJ? I mean, normally I'd have said John Parry, but John Parry's on the floor below in his sea of wonderful tiles. You'll have to nominate who you'd like to be the DJ. Pippin's furious. No, that's Molly, actually. Molly! It's the clucking, it's the after clucking that's so very mysterious, isn't it? Okay. So now we'll pop that in place. Now we're going to want some. Tell you what I'll do actually is what we want here. Let's make some speakers. Four really, that colour. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't work. Hang on. If I do that. Yeah, that works. Actually, I did make a. I did some. No, that doesn't look right, does it? Maybe for this. That's better. Maybe one off. There, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. So it was one, big one. I'm using that on the back, like that. That. And a gap. It's a very busy bee in here now. Crikey, the size of it. Oh bloody hell, oh no, it's a bumblebee. It's a bumper. It's a little bumper. Oh. Look, I wanted that balance there. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do, because I want them to be the same size, is go up one. Who is going to be the DJ? Oh, that's already looking good, isn't it? And I'll tell you what I would then like is do that and that. Now, no, an 8. See if an 8 does it. Yes, perfecto. And now what we want light circling. This might have to, yeah, we're almost at the hour, so this might have to be the last thing we do today. But tomorrow we will do the tiling on the disco floor. That's a sharp thrill, isn't it? Well, I'm very much enjoying the roof disco booth, aren't you? Right, let's put some tiles on that, shall we? Bum, ba, bum, bum. Some lights. Disco lights. Ah. Oh, actually, do I want the red on? No, I think I want the red on the yellows, so that I can have yellow on the blues. Yeah, wonderful. Loving that. Now I'll put a tile over the top. And then that's our disco booth. Imagine leaving the top of this build empty when you know you've got all this space to have fun with. I'm telling you now, from now on, we're never going to leave the top of a build the roofs empty. In fact, I might even bring back some builds to fix the roofing. I think I want a black tile across there. Yeah. Ooh, that's not, there we are. Okay, voila. We now have our rooftop disco booth ready for the DJ, but who is the DJ going to be? You decide. You can make your nominations. It can't be anyone we've already got down here, I'm afraid. But there we go, that's it for today. And tomorrow we will do a lot of tiling to make the disco floor. See you then, bye bye.